Read number 22. Periodic time of revolution. Okay? Don't say rotation. Don't say rotation. Say revolution. There is a difference between rotation and revolution. Here what are you doing? You are tying one stone at the end of one string. Okay? And then that string is just whirled around this way. Right? This way. When you whirl it this way, it will follow a circular path. And suppose with constant speed, then it is uniform circular motion. Okay? But it is revolution, not rotation. Rotation is also known as spinning motion. Say, spinning motion. Periodic time of rotation of Earth, 24 hours. Say, 24 hours. And periodic time of revolution of Earth around Sun, 365 days. That is 1 year. They are different. Spinning or rotation is different and revolving is different. Got it? So here you should say periodic time of revolution. Remember very small formula. Periodic time of revolution is time taken to complete one revolution. It is total time upon total number of revolutions. Total time upon total time upon in a ratio we think of denominator 1 unit. So better you speak this way. Time taken to complete one revolution. Look, time taken to complete one revolution. It is called periodic time of revolution. Total time they have given, look, 314 seconds. And what about total number of revolution? Come on, 100. Say 100. This upon 100, answer is 3.14 second. Write small s carefully. Leave some proper gap. Don't write capital S. Don't put any full stop. Now what is constant speed? Path length upon time taken. Path length upon time taken. If you allow that stone to complete, say, one revolution, then in one revolution, it will complete the path length equal to circumference. Equal to circumference of a circle with radius r. How much it is? 2 pi r. How much? 2 pi r. Divided by time taken for that. Let it be capital T. That is time taken to complete one revolution, periodic time of revolution. Correct? 2 pi r. Radius they given 1 meter. 1 meter. See, you are tying up a stone at the end of that string which is 1 meter long, which is 1 meter. And then when you whirl it in the horizontal plane this way, then radius of circular path will be just equal to length of the string. Will be equal to length of the string they given 1 meter. What about periodic time of revolution? Come on, 3.14. Simplify, 3.14 getting cancelled, giving you answer 2 meter per second. A equals to A perpendicular equals to AC equals to AR equals to V square upon R. What is V at present? 2. So put V value 2. R is 1 meter. Come on, simplify. 2 square is 4 upon 1, that is 4. Unit of acceleration meter per second square. Now I just appeal everybody to pay very nice attention for the last theory of this chapter. It is a bit long, difficult to remember. Look, about projectile motion and projectile. What do you mean by projectile motion? What do you mean by projectile? Look, suppose I throw one body, okay, in the gravitational field of Earth, okay, I find that it follows a parabolic path, okay. Why parabolic? I'll explain you. And the trajectory I have shown in the figure like this. This is parabolic path, okay. Now this is the body which is passing through various points along this path, correct. During this entire motion, we find two characteristics. First, two specialities. First, velocity along horizontal direction remains constant and acceleration along vertical direction remains constant. A motion having such two specialities is known as projectile motion, and that body which undergoes such a motion is called a projectile. Here we are going to make pure theoretical discussion. Under ideal conditions, you should not consider air resistance. You should not consider air resistance. Just think that this body is thrown in vacuum. In vacuum, where there is no air medium, so no air resistance. Okay? In vacuum also remember, gravitational field is present, so it will provide gravitational force. Okay? In vacuum, air resistance will not be there. Okay? In the numericals, whether given or not, you must not consider any air resistance. Okay? Come on, speak with me. When we throw any body in the gravitational field of Earth, its velocity along horizontal direction and acceleration along vertical direction remain constant. A motion having these two specialities is called projectile motion, and such a body is called projectile. Simple. Now, in the discussion, I'll show you why velocity along horizontal direction remains constant and why acceleration along vertical direction remains constant. I'll show you. Okay? Look here. Suppose the projectile is this, and from the point where you are throwing, it is called point of projection. Point of projection. Let it be at the origin of coordinate system. Okay? At origin, come on, both the coordinates are 0, 0. So initial position vector R0 is common, everybody, 0, 0. So x0 is also 0, y0 is also 0. Body is following this trajectory. Okay, fine. If somebody is asking you what is the direction of initial velocity, what you should do? You should draw a tangent to this curve at this very point. That tangent is this, along which there is initial velocity. Let it be V0. Let it be V0. Angle made by initial velocity with a horizontal is called angle of projection. Angle of projection. Angle of projection. Shown by symbol theta 0. Shown by symbol theta 0. Fine. Look. This body is passing this way till point A. Till point A. What happens? Its height keeps on increasing. Height keeps on increasing. It is said to be ascending. It is said to be ascending because height is increasing. Okay? This is the point of maximum height. Point of maximum height. Time taken by body to achieve maximum height, I just showed by symbol Tm. Be careful. M means no doubt maximum, but time is not maximum. Time is not maximum. It is a time taken by projectile to achieve maximum height. To achieve maximum height. Time is not maximum, height is maximum. Time is not maximum, height is maximum. That maximum height I have shown by symbol capital H. From A to B, body is coming down. So it is descending. It is descending. Say descending. O to A. Ascending. A to B. Descending. We find that whatever time is taken for ascending, same time is taken for descending. So Tm plus Tm. Everybody. Tm plus Tm. Say Tm plus Tm. So what is total time? 2Tm. Say 2Tm. For this much total time, body remains in air. It is called time of flight. Time of flight. F stands for flight. F stands for flight. Okay. This is called point of projection. This is the position where the body comes back on the ground It is called point of destination. Point of destination. Horizontal distance traveled by projectile between point of projection and point of destination is called range of a projectile, shown by symbol capital R. Capital R. Distance OB. Distance OB is nothing but range, capital R. Okay. Come on. Suppose at the end of t time, body passes through point P, which has coordinates x, y. Just draw one perpendicular. So this much is horizontal distance, that is x coordinate. This much is vertical distance, it is called y coordinate. Horizontally always x coordinate, vertically it is always y coordinate. Simple. Now resolve this vector into two mutually perpendicular components. Come on, this vector plus this vector. Everybody, this vector plus this vector. Come on, this vector plus this vector. What is this vector? Component of V0 adjacent to theta 0. Component of V0 adjacent to theta 0. Let it be V0x. That is x component of initial velocity. X component of initial velocity. Why x component? Because it is aligned parallel to x-axis. Parallel to x-axis. And by formula it is V0 cos theta 0. V0 cos theta 0. How? Component of vector A. Component of vector A. Adjacent to theta. Adjacent to theta. What did you study? A cos theta. Say A cos theta. Ax equals to A cos theta. Ax equals to A cos theta. Instead of A, it is V0. Instead of theta, it is theta 0. So I should write A cos theta. Instead of A, come on, V0. And instead of theta, I should write theta 0. That's why it is V0 cos theta 0. V0 cos theta 0. It is x component of initial velocity. X component of initial velocity. X component of initial velocity. Similarly, component of V0 opposite to theta 0. Component of V0 opposite to theta 0. It is this component. And it is V0 sin theta 0. V0 sin theta 0. And because it is a component parallel to y-axis, we just show it by the symbol V0y. Say V0y. Y component of initial velocity. Y component of initial velocity. What is acceleration? Right now, acceleration is gravitational acceleration. Acceleration is gravitational, because the only force acting on the projectile is gravitational force. Is under the influence of only gravitational force, whatever acceleration is produced is called gravitational acceleration. It's called gravitational acceleration. And where it is vertically downwards. If vertically upward is positive axis, vertically downwards will be negative axis. Don't you know vector equals to magnitude multiplied by unit vector. Magnitude multiplied by unit vector. Magnitude multiplied by unit vector. Magnitude is g and unit vector along negative axis is minus g. Any problem? Can I rewrite 0 into y hat plus minus g into j hat? Any problem? 0 into y hat, yeah, 0 vector only na? 0 into y hat, 0 vector. And plus minus g j hat. Minus g j hat. Minus g j hat. Any problem? Now just match this vector A with a standard format. Come on. Ax I hat plus ay j hat. Ax I hat plus ay j hat. So what is coefficient of I hat? Ax. Here coefficient of I is 0. So Ax is 0. Everybody? Ax is 0. Come on, coefficient of Z is Ay and here it is minus Z. So Ay equals to minus Z. Ay equals to minus Z. Recall this equation. Vx. Come on. V0x plus Ax into t. Vx equals to V0x plus Ax into t. Vx equals to V0x plus Ax into t. Wait. What is V0x? What is V0x? V0 cos theta 0. V0 cos theta 0 plus Ax. Ax is how much? 0. Ax is how much? 0 into t. So this part is 0. This part is 0. V0 cos theta 0. Everybody? V0 cos theta 0. And that remains constant. Why? This is x component of final velocity. X component of final velocity. It has come out to be, come on, V0 cos theta 0. There is no time dependence. There is no time dependence. Because here it was t, but into 0. So this part has been eliminated. Now there is no time dependence, means at any time, the x component of final velocity will be thus this much, v0 cos theta 0, v0 is constant, theta 0 is constant, so this part will remain constant. Correct? So velocity along, come on everybody, horizontal direction remains constant. Fine. Then find out v0 cos theta 0 here. Again, this is the constant velocity along horizontal direction. Constant velocity is equal to distance traveled divided by time taken. Distance traveled divided by time taken. But if you are taking this velocity along horizontal distance, horizontal direction, then here you should type distance traveled along horizontal direction. Distance traveled along horizontal direction. By the time body comes from here to here, what is the horizontal distance traveled? Horizontal distance traveled is x. Why should I write x? Divided by time taken for the t minus 0. T minus 0. T minus 0, that is t. Find out x from here, transfer this t. So x will be v0 cos theta 0 into t. Distance is equal to constant velocity into time. If this constant velocity is along horizontal direction, then this distance also you will get along horizontal direction. Okay? Fine. What about Vy? Vy is V0y plus Ay into t. Here it is. V0y plus Ay into t. What is V0y? V0 sin theta 0. What is V0y? V0 sin theta 0. Ay is how much? Minus t. Ay is how much? Minus t into t. Then, as time passes on, this part is constant, g is constant, but as time passes on, this will go on increasing and this subtraction will go on decreasing. So vertically upward velocity will keep on decreasing, will keep on decreasing. So by the time body comes from here to here, the vertically upward component becomes 0. And that's why it is not rising further. Because after coming to this point, the component of velocity along vertically upward direction has become 0. That's why it is not rising further and it is coming now down. Okay? Now tell me, what is the formula for time taken by projectile to achieve maximum height? Just remember that formula is V0 sin theta 0 upon g. V0 sin theta 0 upon g. But what is total time of flight? It is double than Tm. Double than Tm. Just multiply by 2 here. 2V0 sin theta 0 upon g. Everybody, 2V0. What is this, everybody? Maximum height. Say, its formula is, remember, V0 square sin square theta 0 upon 2g. V0 square sin square theta 0 upon 2g. Remember, formula of range. Formula of range is V0 square sin of 2 theta 0, put this in bracket, upon g. And there is a separate formula for sin of 2 theta 0. It is 2 sin theta 0 cos theta 0. 2 sin theta 0 cos theta 0. How? Remember, one period before, I had given this formula, sin of alpha plus beta. Sin of alpha plus beta. Remember, sin alpha cos beta plus cos alpha sin beta. Remember? Take alpha and beta both equal to theta 0. Both equal to theta 0. Suppose if I take that way, then sin of, come on, theta 0 plus theta 0. Theta 0 plus theta 0. Alpha is also theta 0. Beta is also theta 0. Say, alpha is also theta 0. Beta is also theta 0. So speak out from here. Sin theta 0, cos theta 0. Sin theta 0, cos theta 0. Plus again sin theta 0, cos theta 0. So it is 2 times. It is 2 times what? Sin theta 0, cos theta 0. Got it? So remember, sin of 2 theta 0 is nothing but 2 sin theta 0, cos theta 0. Sin of 2 sin theta, sin of 2 theta 0. Sin of 2 theta 0 is 2 sin theta 0, cos theta 0. Sin of 2 theta 0 is 2 sin theta 0 cos theta 0. Fine. If you want to have maximum range, have you taken any time part in shot put competition? Shot put competition, you are given one heavy, very big sphere made up of iron, very heavy, and you are asked to throw it as the largest possible distance. If you can just put it at the largest distance, the range is maximum. Range is maximum. Then you will become winner. Now, being a student of physics, you can guide that player that how he should get the maximum range. I am showing you. Just look at this formula. You want this range to be maximum. But for a given player, whatever constant initial velocity he can give maximum, that is for a given player constant. So this V0 is constant. At a given place, gravitational acceleration is constant. When these two are constant and yet you want this range to be maximum, so now remaining part must be made maximum. Come on, maximize this function. What is the maximum value of sine or cos? It is 1. It is 1. Range of sine on cos function, what is it? From -1 to +1. So 1 is maximum. 1 is maximum. Sine of 2 theta 0 maximum value is 1. Just put it here. When you put here 1, you are putting its maximum value. You are putting its maximum. When this is maximum, range also will be maximum. So R maximum. Say R maximum. And that equals to V0 square upon G. Come on, V0 square upon G. What about relation between x and y coordinate? X and y coordinate. Relation between this x and y coordinate for any position along this trajectory, it is known as equation of projectile motion. Equation of projectile motion. It is bit difficult to remember, but if you write it 4 or 5 times, you will remember. Y equals to, just speak out from the board, y equals to tan theta 0 into x minus, in a bracket, G upon 2 V0 square cos square theta 0 outside the bracket x square. Y equals to tan theta 0 into x minus G upon 2 V0 square cos square theta 0 into x square. Now match this with A. Match this with A. Then y equals to, look, compare this with A into x. Compare this with B into x square. Remember from the last lecture, y equals to ax minus bx square. Y equals to ax minus bx square. It is equation of a parabola. Equation of a parabola. That's why this trajectory, this path followed by the body is called parabolic path. It is called parabolic path. Fine. And now x equals to x0 plus v0 x into t plus 1 by 2 ax into t square. Same formula written. Same formula. Okay? Come on. Just put the respective values. x0 is 0. x0 is 0. x0 is 0. v0x, here it is. v0 cos theta 0. v0 cos theta 0 into t plus 1 by 2 ax. ax is 0. ax is 0 into t square. This part is 0. This part is also 0. v0 cos theta 0 into t. Come on, x equals to v0 cos theta into t. Here it is. Same formula. x equals to v0 cos theta 0 into t. Y formula similarly. Wherever it is x, I can write y. Come on. Initial y coordinate is also 0. Initial y coordinate is 0. So 0. Put y0 equal to 0. What is v0y? v0y is, come on, v0 sin theta 0. v0 sin theta 0 into t. 1 by 2. What is ay? ay is minus g. ay is minus g into t square. v0 sin theta 0 into t. Plus minus minus 1 by 2 GD square. 1 by 2 GD square. Okay, wait, last one point. If any player wants to throw the sphere at the largest possible distance, what he should do, in order to get the maximum range, what he should do, he should make this value 1. But tell me, when this will be 1? When this will be 1? Provided this angle is 90 degree. This angle is 90 degree. Because we know sine of 90 degree is 1. Correct? So this angle must be 90. This angle must be 90. So tell me, 2 theta 0 equals to 90 degree. Come on, 2 theta 0 equals to 90. So what is theta 0? 45 degree. Say 45 degree. Or pi by 4 radian. Pi by 4 radian. Pi by 4 radian. If you can throw that sphere exactly at an angle of projection, how much? 45 degree, range will be maximum. Range will be maximum. But don't say as a final result. Don't say it as a final result. No doubt, when theta 0 is 45 degree, 45 degree into 2, that is 90 degree. Sin 90 is 1. So now left is what? V0 square upon G. Say, at a given place, G is constant. But how much maximum initial velocity one can give, that will depend on his personal stamina. Personal. So among all the participants, the player which has got maximum muscular power, he can give maximum initial velocity, and that's why his range will be maximum. He only will become the winner. Shall I tell you the whole story in a single sentence? From physics point of view, here is the exhibition of stamina, and here is the exhibition of technique. If you can set angle of rotation perfectly 45 degree, it is your technique which can be achieved by practice, and if you can give maximum initial velocity, that shows your stamina. So here is exhibition of power, stamina, and here is exhibition of technique. Got it? If the player has both, technique also, power also, maximum, then definitely he only should become the winner. Right? Here in our syllabus also, both the things are required. Hard work and intelligence. Hard work and only hard work will not pay, only intelligence will not pay. You have to repeat, you have to understand. Okay? Very simple sum. Look up. We have been asked three quantities. First is maximum height, then time of flight and range. Remember the formula for maximum height? V0 square sin square theta 0 upon 2g. Capital H equals to, everybody, V0 square sin square theta 0 upon 2g. Come on. What is initial velocity? 28 meter per second. Okay. What is angle of projection? 30 degree. Value of g is 9.8 meter per second square. Correct? Now tell me, sin 30 degree, everybody knows it is 1/2 and its a square, that is 1/4. Simplify, answer is 10 meter. What about time of flight? And its formula is 2v0 sin theta 0 upon g. 2v0 sin theta 0 upon g. Okay? What is v0? Initial velocity 28 meter per second. Angle of projection is 30 degree. G value is 9.8 meter per second square. Simplify, answer is 2.9 second. What about range? Formula of range. v0 square sin 2 theta 0 upon g. What is V0? 28 meter per second. Come on, angle of projection 30 degree. 30 degree into 2, 60 degree. Sine of 60 degree. Root 3 by 2. Say root 3 value is 1.732 upon 2. That will give you answer 0.866. 0.8. Now onwards, please remember value of sine 60 degree directly. From the table of natural sine, we can get that value. Sine of 60 degree exactly 0.866. 0.8. Fine. That into square of 28 upon 9.8. Answer is 69 meter. 69 meter. Okay. Suppose here they ask, what is the time taken to achieve maximum height? Time taken to achieve maximum height. It is Tm. It is, what is the formula? V0 sin theta 0 upon g. V0 sin theta 0 upon g. You can find out now? Yes, sir. Next. Number 24 now. We are given two angles of projection. Which two angles? Look here. Say this is the angle, say 45 degree. Okay, here. Then I am going to take two angles. which make same difference with a 45 degree. Come on. Suppose the difference is alpha. What should I do? 45 degree minus alpha and 45 degree plus alpha. So the middle angle is 45 degree. Come on, 45 degree minus alpha, 45 degree, 45 degree minus alpha and 45 degree plus alpha. They both have same difference of alpha with a 45 degree. Okay? So one angle of projection I am taking 45 degree minus alpha. Second one I will take it 45 degree plus alpha. Let us take it one by one. First angle of projection. Come on, 45 degree minus alpha. Second angle of projection, 45 degree plus alpha. Don't you know formula of range? Range R equals to V0 square sine of 2 theta 0 upon G. Here it is. R equals to V0 square sine of 2 theta 0 upon G. Here I have written theta 0 1 and here I have written R1. Now V0 square upon G as it is, sine as it is, 2 as it is. What is theta 0 1? Theta 0 1 is 45 degree minus alpha. 45 degree minus alpha. 45 degree into 2, that is 90 degree minus 2 alpha. Correct? V0 square upon G as it is, sine of 90 degree minus 2 alpha. 90 minus 90 first quadrant. Say in first quadrant sine function is positive and coefficient of 90 degree here it is 1. 1 means odd number. 1 means then sine will be converted into cos. Cos of this angle which is 2 alpha. So it is cos 2 alpha. Say cos 2 alpha. Don't you know sine of 90 minus theta is cos theta. Sine of 90 is cos theta. So sine of 90 minus 2 alpha will be cos 2 alpha. Will be cos 2 alpha. Give it equation number 1. Instead of R1, now write R2. Instead of theta 01, write theta 02. V0 square upon G as it is, sine as it is, 2 as it is. What is second angle of projection? Second angle of projection is 45 degree plus alpha. 45 degree multiplied by 2. 45 to 2, 90 degree plus 2 alpha. 90 plus 90, it is second quadrant. It is in second quadrant sine function is positive. Sine function is, so I should have with plus sign and coefficient 90 degrees 1. 1 means odd number. Sine will be converted into cos. Cos of this angle, that is cos 2 alpha. And remember, sine of 90 minus theta is also cos theta and sine of 90 plus theta is also cos theta. So sine of 90 plus 2 alpha will give you cos 2 alpha. Give it equation number 2. Come on, equations 1 and 2 have same right hand side. Same. When right hand sides are same, come on, left hand side also will be same. So R1 equals to R2. So what we have proved? For two different angles of projection having same difference with 45 degree, for the same initial velocity we will get same range. R1 equals to R2. Right? Next. From this pipe, water is coming out. Water particles are thrown with some initial velocity. That initial velocity I am taking it as V0. Angle made by direction of initial velocity with horizontal, it is called angle of projection, theta 0. Now this water particle will follow parabolic trajectory because it is a projectile. Now here is a wall, okay, which is kept a distance of 5 meters from this pipe. And now we are asked at what height water will strike. At what height water will strike the wall. So this height we are looking for, let it be small y. Horizontally it is always x coordinate, vertically it is always y coordinate. We are looking for y coordinate. We are looking for, what was the equation of projectile motion? Equation of, it was bit difficult to remember. I hope you must remember. Y equals to tan theta 0 into x minus g upon 2 v0 square cos square theta 0 into x square into repeat y equals to tan theta 0 into x minus 2 upon g upon 2 v0 square cos square theta 0 into x square. Correct? Fine. Now just tell me all the values. Angle of projection they are given 45 degree. This distance x they are given 5 meter. G value 9.8. Come on, 2 as it is. Initial velocity 10 meter per second. Theta is the angle of projection 45 degree. X distance they are given 5 meter. 10 45 degrees 1 into 5 there is 5 and this value is 2.45. 5 minus 2.45 answer is 2.55. 2.55 that many meter. Suppose they ask if this motion starts at t equal to 0, t equal to 0 and if water strikes here at time t equal to t, at time t equal to t, after how much time water will strike here? How much time will be taken by this water particle to go from here to here? If they ask that time, how will you find out? I am giving you 5 minutes, find out. Put a star and write extra. Right, for sum number 25. For sum number 25, if they ask time taken by water particle, to strike the ball, then shall I tell you the formula? Look, remember the formula of x coordinate. X equals to v0 cos theta 0 into t. X equals to cos theta 0 into t. Write down. X equals to v0 cos theta 0 into t. Do you know x value? Say yes. 5 meter. Do you know v0? 10 meter per second. Then theta 0, 45 degree. Find out t2. That is 0.7071 second. Come on, read now. First MCQ in the exercise. Hurry up. First MCQ in the exercise. Come on, out of given quantities, which quantity is a scalar? Temperature, because rest of the three are vectors, isn't it? Next, number 2. Read the statement. How much time will you take? Look. Vector A, have they given? Look here. 2I hat plus 3J hat minus K hat. Have they given like that? Yes, sir. What I have written here? Only components. Only 2, 3, minus 1. Similarly for vector B, 4, 6, minus 2. Just take 2 common. 2 common if you take, then inside the bracket it is 2, 3, minus 1. Arey Baba, 2, 3, minus 1, it is nothing but vector A. Vector A. So this can be replaced by vector A. These two as it is, okay? Did you study multiplication of a vector with a real number? And if that real number is positive, it means to say these two have same direction. These two have same direction. So vector A and vector B, because they have same direction, they are said to be parallel, and angle between them is 0 degree. Angle between them is 0 degree. Next. What does this body do? It performs uniform circular motion. And they have given it finishes half circular path, half of the circular path. That is semicircle. Say semicircle. Okay. Suppose it starts from here, then at the end of half of the circle, it would come here. And you know direction of instantaneous velocity is always along tangent. Always along tangent. And here initial velocity is vector v, but after completing half of the circle, velocity will be in this direction with the same magnitude but just opposite direction. Two vectors having same magnitude but opposite direction. Having same magnitude but opposite direction. They are called negative vectors. They are called negative vectors. This is vector v. What is this? Come on, minus of vector v. Say minus of vector v. Now this is initial, this is final. What is change in velocity? Change is always final minus initial. Always. What is final velocity? Minus of vector v minus initial velocity was vector v. Minus vector v minus vector v. How much? Minus 2 times vector v. Minus 2 times vector v. Correct? Next. Vector c equals to 2, 3, 4. And then magnitude you can find out this way, under root of square of this plus square of this plus square of this. It comes out to be under root 29. Now they have asked about angle made by this vector with a unit vector along x-axis. Unit vector along x-axis. Unit vector along x-axis, suppose it is vector A. What is unit vector along x-axis? I hat. Say I hat. Can you write I hat as? Can you write I hat as? Ruchi, Nupur. Can you write I hat as 1 into I hat plus 0 into j hat plus 0 into k hat? Can you write so? Yes, sir. So it is 1, 0, 0. Say 1, 0, 0. Had it been unit vector along y-axis, you could have written here 0, 1, 0. 0, 1, 0. Had it been unit vector along z-axis, you could have written 0, 0, 1. Simple. I want now dot product. Come on, first we'll find out magnitude of this, it will come out 1. It will come out 1. I want now dot product of this and this. Come on, vector A dot vector C. Dot product. This into this plus this into this plus this into this. Answer is 2. Answer is 2. What is formula of cos theta? As such, it is vector A dot vector B upon A into B. Upon A into B. But instead of B, now it is C vector. Vector C. So vector A dot vector C upon A into C. Upon A into C. What is vector A dot vector C? Come on, 2. Say. 2. Say. 2. What is A? A is 1. C is under root 29. A is 1. C is under root 29. So it is 2 upon under root 29. 2 upon under root 29. But this is cos theta, na? I want only theta. I want only theta. Take cos inverse on both the sides. Cos inverse on both the sides. Cos inverse and cos will cancel, giving you theta. And here if you take cos inverse, then cos inverse of 2 upon under root 29. 2 upon under root 29. But take care. Take care. In textbook right now they have given options like this. Okay. So you may find out fatafat. Correct? But in school examination, they will ask same question, but they will ask to find out value of theta in degree and minute. In degree and minute. I am giving you 3 minutes. Let me see who can find it out. Okay. I want this theta in degree and minute. I want theta value exactly in degree and minute. Look here. If you find out that cos theta from here, 2 upon under root 29. Now stop writing. You will get this much. Cos theta 2 upon under root 29, exactly it is 0.3714. But now we don't have any table of natural cosine, neither in the textbook nor in the log table which will be provided to you in the examination. It won't contain table of natural cosine. So you must have converted that angle, that function from cos to sine. You must have got sine table. Now look here. You must convert now cos into sine. Look. Don't you know cos theta is sine 90 minus theta? Sine 90 degree minus theta. Stop writing. Look here. 0.3714 as it is. Correct? This value as it is. Instead of cos theta, I am putting sine of 90 degree minus theta. Till this step, any problem? But we can find out sine of which angle is this much, 0.3714. Correct? That angle I am getting 21 degree 48 minutes. 21 degree 48 minutes. Find out. Everybody. Sine of 21 degree 48 minutes. Perfect? Perfect. Now tell me, these two values are, see, then you will not understand. These two values are equal. These two functions are equal. So these two angles must be equal. So I am writing now. Just go on looking on the board, that's all. 90 degree minus theta is 21 degree 48 minutes. What is 90 degree? 89 plus 1. What is 90 degree? 89 means 89 degree plus 1 degree more, but 1 degree is 60 minutes. 1 degree is 60 minutes. So I just split it. I just split it into degree and minute. Look, 89 degree 60 minutes minus theta, that equals to 21 degree 48 minutes. Minus theta transfer here will become plus theta. Transfer this angle on this side will become minus. So 89 degree 60 minutes minus, come on, 21 degree 48 minutes. That will be theta. That will be, which is the angle between two given vectors, and that theta we want. Now you can subtract degree from degree, minute from minute. This minus this, 68 degree. This minus this, 12 minutes. 68 degree, 12 minutes is the answer. Correct? Write down. Write down. Vx, don't you know? D by dt of x. Vx equals to d by dt of x. As such it is dx by dt, but dx by dt means d by dt of x. Formula of x they have given. How much? Alpha t square. Say alpha t square. Alpha is constant. D by dt of t square 2t. So it is 2 alpha t. Say 2 alpha t. Similarly Vy, what is it? D by dt of y. Y formula they have given beta t square. Beta is constant. D by dt of t square how much? 2t. So it is 2 beta t. Say 2 beta t. So you know Vx, you know Vy. Then magnitude of any vector is always equal to square root of summation of squares of its mutually perpendicular components. Under root of Vx square plus Vy square. Under root of Vx square plus Vy. What is Vx? What is Vx? 2 alpha t. Make it square. 4 alpha square t square. 4 alpha square t square plus Vy square. Make this square. Come on, square of this. 4 beta square t square. 4 beta square t square. Now 4 t square. 4 t square. Can you take common? Inside the bracket alpha square plus beta square. Now take square root. Come on, square root of 4 is 2. Square root of t square is t. And under root of alpha square plus beta square. What is this? Velocity. They may ask acceleration. They may ask. Right further. For number 5, right? Put a star in right. For number 5. For number 5, A equals to dV by dt. A equals to dV by dt. That is d by dt of V. D by dt of V. Of V is how much? 2t under root of alpha square plus beta square. So 2 into under root of alpha square plus beta square can be taken as constant. Can be taken as constant. And d by dt of t is 1. So what is the answer? V into under root of, sorry, 2 into under root of 2 into alpha square plus beta square. Come on, 2 into under root of. It is the formula of acceleration if they ask. Okay. Come on, next, number 6. Read the statement quickly. Number 6. They have given half of range r by 2. Maximum height formula b0 square sin square theta 0 upon 2g 1 by 2 as it is. Formula of range b0 square upon g into sine of 2 theta 0. Sine of it is nothing but 2 sin theta 0 cos theta 0. Cancel whatever you can. Come on, g ones are g, 2 ones are 2. v0 square ones are v0 square. Sin theta 0 ones are sin theta 0. What is left here? Sin theta 0 upon cos theta 0. Sin theta 0 upon will give you tan theta 0. Take this 2 here, will be 2. If tan theta 0 is 2, what is theta 0? Tan inverse of 2. Say tan inverse of 2. This is the answer in the textbook. But in school examination, they may ask this angle in degree and minute. Degree and minute. Now let me see who can find it. Find out from here. No need to convert. Already you have table of natural tangent. Table of natural. Here it is. Tan theta 0 equals to 2. What is theta 0? Find out. Find out that angle for which tangent function value should be 2, and if not 2, then nearest to 2. No. No, here. See, you are looking for 0.2. I am asking for 2. Tan theta 0 is not 0.2, it is 2.
60 degree.
No.
Degree, 26 minutes.
26? Then it is correct. 63 degree, 26 minutes. Say now, all of you will get the answer provided you follow my instructions. Against 63 degree, below 24 minutes. Correct? What is the value? 97? 9970. Okay, wait. Against 63 degree, you see below 30 minutes.
2.00.
What is the 4-digit number below 30 minutes?
0.0057.
So don't say 0.00. You say 0057. Say
0057.
Okay? So actually it is 2.0057. How much?
2.00.
So that 0.0057 is extra. 0.0057 is
Extra.
I don't want that. Okay? So I should subtract 57. I should subtract
57.
0057 I should subtract that. But 57 is not there in the table of mean differences. Then you find out nearest to 57. 58. Correct? And that is the value below 4 minutes. Below
4 minutes.
So below 30 minutes, what is the value? 0057. That is 2.0057. And below 4 minutes, what is the value? 0.0058. If you subtract, then you get value 1.999. 1.999. Which is nothing but 2. Nothing but 2. So what you have done? You had subtract the value below 4 minutes from a value below 30 minutes. 30 minus 4. 26 minutes. And against which degree? 63 degree. So right. But tangent of 63 degree 26 minutes. Tangent of 63 degree 26 minutes is equal to 1.999. 1.999. Correct? So theta 0 must be 63 degree 26 minutes. Theta 0 must be 63 degree 26 minutes. Got it? Fine. Now see, number 7 is very good. Number 7 is very good. Range they have given double than maximum height. From here also you can say transfer this. So r equals to 2h. Everybody, r equals to
2h.
But when r is 2h, what is tan theta 0? 2. What is tan theta 0? 2. Tan theta 0 equals to 2. For that you should prepare such right angle triangle. Right angle? Look here. Suppose this one, this side I am taking as 2 units, this side I am taking as 1 unit, and suppose this is the angle of projection. Correct? Find out tan theta 0 here. Opposite upon adjacent. Say?
Opposite upon adjacent.
So 2 upon 1. 2 upon 1, that is 2. Are you getting? If it is the case, then what is sin theta 0 here? Before that you find out hypotenuse. Find out hypotenuse, square root of, apply Pythagoras theorem here. Under root of square of this plus square of this. So it is under root of 5. Under root of 5. Now find out sin theta 0. Opposite to theta 0 divided by hypotenuse. So 2 upon under root 5. Say?
2 upon under root 5.
Find out cos theta 0. Adjacent upon hypotenuse. Adjacent upon 1 upon under root 5. 1 upon formula of range, because you want range. You want range. V0 square upon G into sine of 2 theta 0, which is nothing but 2 sin theta 0 cos theta 0. Instead of V0, I should have V, because initial velocity they are given as V. So V square upon G, 2 as it is. What is sin theta 0 value? 2 upon root 5. Say, cos theta 0 is 1 upon root 5. Now root 5 into root 5, that is 5. So 2 2s are 4. 2 2s are 4. 4 upon 5, V square upon G. 4 upon 5, 4 upon 4 upon 5, V square upon G. Are you getting this value in the option? Correct? This is the shortest way. Next. Come on. Square of this plus square of this. We want. What is vector A dot vector B? Everybody. What is magnitude of vector A cross vector B? Make this thing square. Come on. A square, B square, cos square theta. Plus square of this. A square, B square. A square, B square, A square, B square common. Inside bracket cos square theta plus sin square theta, which is nothing but 1. So it is A square, B square.